nice fancy dinner to say thank you whenever they have that point-and-click CC to set them up and make sure they can hit them skill shots to get the ganks done. But over on the other side, Cloud9 say, all right, you want to talk about point-and-click CC? Let's get Perks here on the Twisted Fate in the mid lane that can set everything up, really get all the side lanes going. And Blabber on the Hecarim, Kobe. This is the kind of champion you can take over the Rift with.
We said dive, Flowers, and what is more dive for a jungler than Hecarim? Blabber is going to be set up for success here because they've locked in the Twisted Fate for Perks. I love high priority on Twisted Fate that teams have been showing. It just so greatly accentuates the strengths of powerful junglers right now. Meanwhile, there's a lot of champions on TSM side that look very juicy. Doesn't have any super terrible matchups, so and they have to respect the flex. So no surprise here from the Cloud9 side.
Last pick for Cloud9 will be the Nautilus. So that's at least a traditional tank there for the front line. So far, both Hecarim and Aatrox are drain tanks. So they've just got a classic meatball there with those guys here to front line for the Kai'Sa and the Twisted Fate. All right, TSM, let's see how this one's going to shape up. Do you take the Gragas into the top side, up there against that Aatrox? Do you want to play Gragas mid and put Lucian right now? But Blabber's coming in. Vulcan joining up. Power of Evil continuing to run away, trying to save the flash here. Dodges out of the way of the dredge line, but more damage is coming in. And first blood over to Blabber and Cloud9.
If you're going to live that for PoE, you flash as soon as you see a Hecarim and a Nautilus from in your lane. Select. Spica wants to answer on top side, though.
But it will be a 2 versus 2. Fudge continuing to push forward as Blabber joins up in the fight here. Huni getting knocked up into the air with Fudge's Q2. But let's see if TSM can turn this one back around. Huni goes in for the body slam. Spear connects. Blabber is down. The man is cougar food as Spica returns the favor, ties this game up 1-1, and it's TSM winning the top side 2v2.
For the reset from Cloud9. Blabber's sticking on it, though, so this is probably going to be a 5-on-5 here. Lost is now level 6 on Jhin, so can open up with the Jhin ulti.
Let me take a deep breath. Here we go. TSM coming in. A little bit of damage flying out. Sword Art with the initiation only onto Vulcan. Shelly down to 64 HP. It's going to be stolen away by TSM as the curtain call opens up and the bullets are flying in. Right here in the middle of the fight, it's Vulcan already dying. Sword Art getting himself away. Fudge in hot pursuit. Huni stuck in the back line. Going to be killed off in a 1v4. 1-for-1 trade here overall, but the big thing is TSM stole it, and the bigger thing is nobody can move in and pick up the eyeball. What are you guys doing here? Taunt coming through, TP going down. You got Vulcan in a bad spot, and Sword Art's grabbing the first kill of the fight. Blabber going in, but the man's exhausted. Spirit of Dread's about to run out, which means the drain tank ain't going to be tanking much more. Beautiful ulti coming in there from Huni, separating Sven and Blabber from the rest of the team, but Sven's able to use that killer instinct to reposition himself well. Still a 1-for-0 here for TSM, as they end up in a good spot to take this Drake and bring themselves up to a 2-0 Drake lead. Here in this game, on the Gragas, the man's got some money. Let's see if Sword Art gets punished here for going in a little bit too far forward. Onslaught of Shadows coming out. Goodbye, Sword Art. Cloud9 with the punish, tying the game up 3-3. And they'll take that free kill, but Fudge barely survives trying to get away here. TSM biting back a little bit. Curtain call opens up. Fudge gets himself outside of the range there with a good flash. Lost now in trouble as Blabber and Perks are going in looking for something. Perks with a flash away of his own. Blabber's still going to be on the front line here. Cloud9 health bars depleting very, very quickly. And TSM managed to hold the line here in a 4v5, trying to make sure they do not give anything else away to Cloud9, and they're doing a damn good job of it. Huni goes over the wall. The body slam is there. Lost with the follow-up, and Lost is on the board, baby. Yeah, Cloud9, they're walking straight forward into the brush. Here comes Blabber, but he's a little bit separated from the rest of the team. Sword Art already joining here with a heroic entrance. Vulcan's caught out again, and Power of Evil's the one grabbing the kill. Sword Art will continue to tank as Vin is chased out of the fight. Fudge is in a 1 versus 3. Perks almost completely out of mana. TSM winning this one pretty decisively, and now they get to take control over the Drake pit. They get to take control over the river. They won the team fight, and TSM is looking better and better as this game goes forward.
Another fight, another frontline support, life lost, Flowers. Vulcan goes down again in this one.
Find a way to get himself on the board. Perks escaping with the flash there as TSM try to collapse. Cloud9 looking for the chance to come back in now. It's Sword Art getting hit up by that ulti from the Nautilus. The boy is stuck in the wrong spot. Fudge just drawing everybody's attention off to the side here as Cloud9 continues to look and see if there's anything else to take. Fudge doesn't appear to be in any real danger. Spica throws out a spear but won't get much from it.
Point out Perks' mechanics in the escape, but here he goes again.
Lost running away. The follow-up coming in from Blabber. Heroic entrance is going to land. Blabber stepping out of the way, and Lost is down. Sven grabbing that kill, looking to maybe grab another here onto Sword Art. Blabber gets away with 100 HP. The horse going right back in underneath the turret. Ends up trading his life away for nothing. He expected he would not be able to get out. His escape route was blocked by the Ocean Soul. Will find itself in their pocket. Perks coming in behind these guys, looking to set up the play here. Perks now might find himself in a bad spot as Lost is about to be killed, but he's going to be traded away 1-for-1 here with Perks. Sven, the one blowing him up as TSM still trying to fight their way out of this. Fudge flashing over the wall, staying alive. Vulcan continuing to take some damage. Spica lands the spear. TSM looking to find even more. Spica goes on a killing spree into the stasis now. Blabber's going to be doing the same taunt down onto Fudge, blowing him up, but the man's still alive somehow. Sven going on a killing spree, grabbing one onto Sword Art, still looking to outplay, find some sort of a way, find something to save the day. But the jump in from Spica is enough, and Huni's grabbing the kill. Give him a drink, Huni. Everybody on TSM's having a party in the river tonight, and they're taking the Ocean Soul.
Yep, Cloud9 make a successful dive, and they kill off Lost. Everybody going in. Twisted Fate ultimate, Blabber ultimate here with the Hecarim, plus Sven, Killer Instinct in. They utilize all of their resources to surgically remove the TSM carry, but guess what? They drafted a backup AD carry, Flowers. So even though Lost is dead here, you see him on screen, now you don't. It costs Perks his life. Sven also has to flash out afterwards because they're in the middle of the TSM team. And Power of Evil is still here on Lucian, so running behind this beefy front line of Huni and Sword Art. Just so much zoning there. You can't get past the body slam and the AoE taunt from Galio here, so Power of Evil is easily able to kite. He does end up having to use his flash in exchange there, but it affords TSM the win in that fight. It affords them the Ocean Soul, and now it's an Ocean Soul Grog as Huni shrugging off 4 members.
He ain't taking no damage. He ain't taking no damage. He's fine, man. Let's see how this goes now as Vulcan's already dead. TSM launching the attack as Perks wants to get away, but the big man's got a big belly and Perks is going home in a big old body bag. Cloud9 loses support, and mid laner TSM with an Ocean Soul already ready to go. Everybody else Lost bringing up the minion wave here in the bottom lane to take the tier 2 turret. Looks like nobody from Cloud9 is willing to stand and fight for this one. Why would they? They're pretty far down at this point in time. Now they got to try to defend this next tier 3. Life gets so much harder once you have to defend 2 lanes of super minions at once. C9 waiting on their jungler to get up here. Fudge is teleporting around behind, coming into the red side jungle. Vulcan here on the front line, likely going to be blowed up. You've got Blabber initiating into the middle of 3. They already found the shutdown onto Power of Evil. Looking to grab another one now onto Lost. Sword Art the next target, stuck in the middle of a 1v4. Sven coming around from behind, probably going to give the kill over to him. If they can, yep, give it over to the AD carry. Cloud9 with a 3-for-0 to defend their base.
Good target change from Cloud9, Flowers. They tried it before executing Operation Dive onto Lost, and then they had to deal with Power of Evil.
Drake is down to 5,000 HP. Perks has the gold card locked and ready to go. Throws it over the wall, finds Sword Art. Deadly Flourish shoots out, won't find much of anything. Vulcan going forward. Power of Evil going to be the one who's in some trouble now. Onslaught of Shadows coming in. Galio gets interrupted, won't be able to make a heroic entrance. Now Sword Art going to be tanking up here in the front line. Lost grabbing the kill on to Blabber, and TSM still 5 men strong. Sven into the back line, assassinating the enemy AD carry. Who says AD carry's got to play safe in the back line, baby? Fudge tanking up in a 1v4. Cloud9 will end up losing 3 of their players. Only Perks and Sven still alive, traded away for Lost. It is a 2 versus 4 on the map, and TSM came to play some League of Legends today.
And if you win that fight, you win the Elder, you probably also win the Baron, Captain Flowers. That one is going to be the one that leaves a mark. And the flashes being available for both Lost and Power of Evil are the big difference makers this time around. PoE does not go down to the initial dive. Even though Vulcan flashes forward to get the point and click Nautilus stun ultimate down on him, they don't have anyone else in range because PoE can gain so much distance with flash and dash available on Lucian. So both big neutral objective buffs over to TSM, and they are looking like they want to start this one
over, take down the mid lane inhibitor as well. And then that just creates this situation that no one likes to be on the receiving end of, where you're stuck in your base and your opponents can just choke you out of everything, waiting for that last lane to push up so they can 3-inhib you and just slowly wring the life out of you as the game comes to an end. As Lost grabs a kill into Perks, this is already looking like it's done, Kobe. Not even a fighting chance for Cloud9. TSM are a well-oiled machine. Fudge has to walk himself away. Sven going into the back line looking for Power of Evil, looking for Lost, but the boy ain't going to find nothing but death. Waiting for him back here. Fudge dead in the middle of 1v4. Blabber runs away, but they don't need to chase him, man. They got the Nexus, eyes wide open in front of them. There it goes. TSM come into the quarterfinals swinging, and they go up 1-0 over Cloud9.
In quite the exciting opener, Captain Flowers. That was only game one of this series. I'm glad we are running a tournament here to start off the season. We get more of this already. We don't have to wait. We're going to get right back into it for game number 2. And honestly, the Gale Force being added to preseason, to this season of League of Legends, does make these more difficult style comps, that TSM